Hey everyone, have a hi here, bringing another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. In this video, we're going to be discussing the upcoming LRs that's going to be dropping on the $350 million download celebration part 2 of this campaign. Do some predictions, speculations, do all that good stuff there. So with that, if you're new to my channel, like, subscribe, comment below. And let's go ahead and dive into this here. So first and foremost, let's talk about the current LRs that's in the game, particularly the non-Dokkan Festival exclusive LRs. And after the 6-year anniversary on the JP version of the game, I was like, oh, this is going to be nice and tidy here. They're going to be doing basically a new generation of LRs. And basically, I combined the category 130s with some special LRs, all involved right at the 6-year anniversary. It was all perfect, right? All type advantages were there, all taken care of. I was like, great. The next set's even going to be better, but it really confused me, because what happens was these 4 LRs ended up dropping on non-Dokkan Festival exclusives, and they continue to put in an LR 130, which was Goku and Piccolo. I was like, okay, what's up with that? They provided, dual 150% with, a couple other units that are out there like Janemba and Tapion, and so it just got me confused, right? So I was like, okay, are they going to do more 130%, which I thought they were done with, and hopefully they are going to be done with, because I think 130% LRs, just that leader skill in itself isn't all that useful, right? So yeah, they can be amazing with the passive skill, but you gotta provide us better leader skills on these summonable LRs upcoming, and we are getting those, but that Goku and Piccolo just really confused me. So if they're going to do that, we have a lot more space. That if they're going to provide 130% LRs, as you can see, the type of advantages that are available. Now we do have these dual 150 LRs, right? We got Super 17, Janemba, and Tapion there, right? Those were dual 150s. There's a couple Dokkan Festival exclusives that you can see down there. That's dual 150 as well. But once again, we're focusing on non-Dokkan Festival exclusives. So those units ended up dropping along with the 6-year anniversary, LR free team right there. And then you had these units here from previous, right? The last 2 celebrations. In the worldwide celebrations, right, the download or the worldwide celebration, were 150% / 100 on a type advantage, and we end up getting one for 6-year anniversary with MVP 17 as well. So it was, once again, very confusing for me. It went from tidy here to like all broken down to like, hey, okay, we have a lot of options now, right? So that's going to be really the main question here, is what are we going to get on these LRs? But also, you also need to think about the worldwide celebration. It was a top legendary summon banner that we ended up getting. Now, the top legendary summon banner, which by the way, we should get when the countdown is over on the buy 3 get 1 free, so around the 15th or so, somewhere around there, it's what we should expect. We should definitely get some information before that, but expect the 14th, 15th to be the time where we're going to get this new banner here. Now, as you can see, from 2019 to 2020, we got a new LR, but we also got a secondary LR, but it wasn't new. It was a old OG LR that EZA'd. And if they can continue to do this, really there's only 2 options. There's one option that's an OG, right? There's one option that's an OG. There's really might be 2 options that if they end up actually doing this, providing a legendary EZA for an OG LR, there's really these 2 here, right? You look at the top here, you have Rosemasu and you have Trunks. Well, I don't think they're going to do this for Rosemasu. I think that's going to be probably a separate celebration. So Trunks is the only option that could possibly EZA, but they're not in the Planet Namek Saga, and this is a Namek Saga celebration. Now, there is a chance they're saying, hey, well, this is part 2, so this is going to lead into another, celebration of Android's, Android Cell Saga kind of scenario, which I hope they don't do. Or they're saying, hey, we really don't have another spot for Trunks here, and Trunks does kill Mecha Frieza, and there's still kind of the, epilogue to the Namek Saga in a sense, right? So there could be a chance. The other option is Bardock, right? Bardock Frieza, they have a long history there as well. So if they do a legendary Extreme Z Awakening, I can see these 2 as options. However, and they're both physical units, by the way. However, Bardock isn't an OG LR. It's a 100% OG LR, so it's kind of the 2nd generation here. but he's not very good. So I don't mind seeing Bardock getting an EZA here, because he definitely needs one. And he was one of these weird ones that didn't fit the whole, the whole set. As you can see, if you look at the OG 90s and the Neo 100s, they were mirror class to each other, right? Majin Vegeta was Extreme, and then you had Super for Trunks and Goten, then you had Extreme for Rosemasu, and then Super Saiyan 3 Goku was Super, right? It was mirror images until Bardock. Bardock is just the one that's outside. So can I see that happen as basically one of these two getting the Extreme Z Awakening LR? It would make sense, all right? Because they would need a spot for it. And both of them have history with Frieza, and I think that would be fine for most fans to say, okay, this is fine there. I would probably expect, if they're going to use the pattern that they're doing right now, is going to be for LR Trunks, and then they might save Bardock for a future EZA there, but that's what my guess would be. Now let's talk about the new LR that would be dropping, right? The new LR, and I'd love just kind of going back to LR51, right? LR51's card art is really, really good, except for like 16's nose, right? Where everybody talked about 16's nose. And then last year with the Angel Vegeta, right? The unit support, they both kind of came in with a brand new mechanic, right? And I'll talk about the unit that, possibly can bring in a new mechanic here. We have the, Android LR51, right? And they have the exchange mechanic there. And then you have the unit, the unit mechanic, the unit super attack. And that wasn't brand new when they came out, but they were using a new mechanic, which we really didn't get in the $350 million celebration. So the options are, for me, if I were to choose, an LR, right? I have three options here. Now we know that Zarbon is getting his, Zarbon Dodora is going to get the LR, the free-to-play LR, so we don't see that happening. And the Ginyu Force, probably Goku Ginyu is probably going to get LRs as well, or EZAs as well, with their LRs. So, but I'm gonna, once again save this here and talk about the three options that I'm hoping for that we get for the brand new LR. Number one is the one that's basically pretty far out there. I don't think that's going to happen, but I want it to happen because we don't have a unit here in a sense, Namek Vegeta with the non-gold strap armor, right? This could be either a revived unit here, but I was thinking, why not create a super and extreme unit? This is one of the only times that you can actually say, hey, you know what? This would make sense to have a unit that have both super class and extreme class, not a transformation, not you have to do this or switch this and that, having both classes available. What a great unit that would be. And high value too, that you can use this on both class types, right? And once again, I've looked, no one's corrected me that we do not have a Vegeta with the the secondary, when he switched armors in the Namek saga, right? Once again, the chest plate that's all white and the shoulder strap that's all white versus the gold, which is basically everything else. And this is the only time that he's ever had this type of armor. So anyway, that's a long shot here, but I would love to see a unit like this. And of course, Vegeta still sells, and if Dokkan still wants to make money, this would be an option for them, right? So option number two is probably the most popular one, I would say, would be an LR Join Forces Krillin and Gohan Insane armor, or you can just use the Piccolo and the Goku Gi there as well, and or the orange Gi there as well. Maybe a costume transformation or something of that nature, or an active skill. But I would say this would be very, very popular. People would really, really enjoy this unit here. It'd be interesting though. It would be, this unit would fit on the Frieza, leader skill, but not the Goku leader skill, right? So that's problematic there in a sense of, giving some more value to the LR Super Saiyan Goku, right? So anyway, I think this is very popular. This is very likely, right? More likely than the Vegeta that I'm talking about, and would make 1000% sense that we would get this unit as an LR, summonable, non-Dokkan Festival exclusive LR. The last one I kind of mentioned, well, they're going to EZA the LR Ginyu Force. is, in a sense, Ginyu himself. That's really the only villain in the entire Namek Saga that I'm going, who else can we actually use as an extreme type if they do an extreme type versus a super type? Is Ginyu straight up, right? We don't have a good, we have Ginyu Force units, but not just Captain Ginyu, with an exchange mechanic, as in like a body exchange, like taking the stats of another, you know, unit or enemy unit or something of that nature. It would be very interesting if they brought that new mechanic out. That would make sense only solely for Captain Ginyu. I think, once again, making this unit very different and valuable, just like if this Vegeta here was a super and extreme both class unit here, something like this would be really fun. I don't know, you know, how they would, you know, figure that out, but, you know, imagine you're able to fight a character and either take some of their stats or increase their, you know, increase his stats based off of the damage output of the enemy, or just maybe a link partner, right? Imagine, you know, getting the link partner a boost or something. So anyway, something like that would be really, really interesting, and I definitely would you know, bring a lot of people to summon on this unit and this banner here. So Captain Ginyu would be my third choice. Once again, I have Captain Ginyu, then you have armored, you know, same armored Krillin and Gohan, and then the, you know, Namek Saga armor Vegeta, which, once again, very unlikely to happen on theirs. But these two, you know, could possibly happen on here. And then, of course, we mentioned the LRs that, you know, I'm sorry, the EZAs that might be happening with these two units. But that's pretty much about it. My speculations with the upcoming banners, like I mentioned before, you know, we're going to get these banners probably when the countdown is over for the buy 3 get 1 free. And yeah, there you have it. What do you guys think? I'll probably maybe do another one, just kind of doing some card arts and building my own and things of that nature. You know, do some Havo cards like I normally do. But again, comment below, tell me what you guys think. Who do you think might be the EZA? Who do you think might be the new LR? And all that good stuff. So with that, yeah, if you're new to my channel, like, subscribe, comment below, do all that good stuff. Thank you all for watching, and we'll see you in part 2. So yeah, keep on Dokkaning. Later.